sang her happy birthday. It's good.
Adoption of the agenda. Any additions or?
I make a motion to adopt the agenda with the addition of the proposal of development, or proposal for development.
Any discussion?
What number is that gonna be?
Where do you guys want it?
5C1. It's already on there, right?
Is it already on?
It's under
Yeah,
400.
5C1. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can get my full sound bylaw.
5C1, proposal for development. Anything further? Okay, all those in favor? Scheduled delegations. Welcome.
That's why I'm here, because I thought it was gonna be big.
My name is Pavan Thorat. I am the planning manager with the Mackenzie Municipal Services Agency. Today I'm just going to go over the list of services our agency does for our member municipalities so that you have an idea. I'll just go through briefly about what the services in terms of planning and GIS. As you see in terms of planning, we have done your land use bylaw and currently in process of doing your MDP, municipal development plan, and these are called like statutory plans that we do. We also do area structure plans and area redevelopment plans and downtown redevelopment plans and many others. And even those current planning cases, like we assist in giving a planning report for planning advice to any kind of case, and if you need any planning report for complexity of the case, that will assist your MPC, your municipal planning commission to take, like the zoning changes and the land use bylaw amendments, we give that. So we provide all kinds of services. In addition to that, we also do like a small scale reports and studies like a housing report and the age old structure, the population, age gender population study in the town and what kind of facilities they have. So just basically tells about the municipal development plan, land use bylaw. Intermunicipal development plan is one if you want to have an IDP with your adjoining municipality, and area structure plans. Like reports and study are saying like aging population, housing studies like affordable housing, senior housing, and sustainability and parking and parks and recreation. So there are many kinds of studies that can go in terms of reports and studies. And the community design wise, we also give some kind of design approach, like you have any design guidelines for neighborhoods and the recreation area and site design and subdivision layout. So we give that. We are also the subdivision authority for all the 17 municipalities in the region. We take care, we process, we endorse the final plans and everything we do. That's the planning portion of it. I just quickly gone through what the list of so it has the long range planning, current planning, and small scale planning reports and studies in the planning section. In the mapping and GIS services, we also do for each municipality we have created a web platform. It's like a web mapping which I will going to show you in a minute, like a walkthrough of how it looks and what's there. So what it gives is you can have your public version and also in-house staff version, like web mapping. So any person who has internet connection can able to access it without having any knowledge of any GIS mapping software knowledge, skills or anything. So we can use it, we can turn on the layers, and we can put through many maps and layers which I will go through it. So in addition to this web mapping, we also do the paper maps like standard map products like you do for our land use bylaw map and other maps, but we also do other kind of maps which will just pass through like fire response, fire emergency management plan that we have done. So just walk through it. So we can have take a look at what other kinds of plans that we can do for our standard map products in terms of paper maps. Like we have done one for like a town information map and emergency management plan for town of Manning and fire response time management plan for fire response for town of Peace River. So depending on the request
Notified responsible.
Now they're doing a treasure hunt. That's not bad for 90 grand.
Yeah, I have both smaller and bigger ones. I thought they were diesel before.
I think they should do this.
Usually have a diesel here.
Good.
I thought I could put it. Last time when I came, there was some white diesel, right?
I'm not sure.
So in the map products, like I was shown an example, like these are the list of the maps which we can do, like park information, urban neighborhood map, boundaries, landmarks, and storm and sanitary sewer lines, and any thematic mapping like population and dwelling counts and household income, like these kind of maps. So this is the web mapping which right now it was in our server. This is our Mackenzie municipal server, and we put all our member municipalities here. We click on the to process the separate web page, web mapping platform for each municipality. I'll just show you a town of Tallahassee. Depending on your internet connection speed also it varies, because I am at like town just past the internet, it was a little slow. That's the reason, but otherwise it's not like slow for everybody. So this is the like town of Tallahassee. So you zoom in, you just scroll in, and you zoom in, and you can see all those all the partial boundaries with all that. And the left side you see the layers button. So we are keeping on adding it. So there is legal and boundary, and this is utility right of way and dimensions on this list. You can on, off, and anything whichever you want to see. Like dimensions and distances, if you scroll, zoom in, it will show you those dimensions also, both the vertical and horizontal distances of the lots with the lot numbers and everything. So if you don't want to see, you just turn it off, it will go away. So it will show all the lot numbers and everything, block numbers. Again, if you want to see, you can have a look at it. So, and this is the town. So we keep on adding depending on the municipality. When they are giving more and more layers, we will be adding the land use bylaw layer. We are also adding the service lines like water lines, sewer lines, and fire hydrant locations, everything. So we collected all the GPS location of all those locations, like street light locations, stop signs, fire hydrants, manholes, all those locations will be there, and we are going to add on our web map.
But
It's not complete right now. We are still, this is like a phase 1 we developed, but it has some kind of to give you an idea. So the other feature is,
it's not that accurate though, like you got boundary lines going through the edges of houses and.
no, that is because of this, the aerials here in the region are old. You know, the wind imagery, that whatever we got, that is like an old imagery. So if you have, we have like, suppose town of Peace River has bought a Black Bridge is a company in Edmonton which provides accurate, updated satellite imagery, which merges with the GIS platform. So it's like that. So we are using the free platform, which is Bing, and the Google imagery is there, I think, which I'll show you, but that is the reason it's not matching. That's what happens if you see for any online free web mapping the area. And by the way, here there is a button, you can switch the base map. Right now it is on aerial background. You can switch the base map, click on switch base map, and it will ask you, you want to streaks, just click on it, and it gives you in streaks. The features, and you click on this button if you want to measure something, just click on measure, and this is an area, this is a distance, and you can measure it. So it gives that it's on the 0.09, that gives that one. So you double click it and it will show you. Same thing with an area also, like if you click on area, and you want to measure this like this plot and dimension, and click on here and here and here. So it gives you that the area of this plot. So these are those features here. Another feature is a switch-based map has the Bing imagery and ESRI imagery. This is the ESRI product, which ESRI is the developer for all the GIS mapping. So we are using the ESRI platform, which is strong. There is also topographic and OpenStreetMap, which is nothing but the street map. So you have the options of switching the base map here. So here on left side you also have a find parcel button, like for town staff or anybody who wants to find a parcel with the limited information. If they know the PAD, tax roll number, title or anything, they can select it, and if they have the information they can put it. If they want to have the tax roll number, they can have the tax roll number and put it and say find it. They also can find the parcel by plan and block number if they have it. Plan number, block number and lot number, or the meridian range and township. So this is the owner name. So you can click on owner name, and suppose if I type what are the town owned parcels, suppose this is for town of LA, so I type LA and say find, and it gives the option of showing this town of LA board with all those information in it. So if you want to see on LA holdings, you click on it, and it gives you straight away. It will zoom out and it will take you to the top. So it gives a bunch of lists like all those. So this is a club, split salad, Alberta. You want to see where it is, and you click on it and it will take you. Another feature on the any questions so far? So another feature is for the staff and also public. You select the parcel just by dragging the mouse, and you click a right click on it, and you select the parcel. On the right side, you will get all the options of all this information. So again, you have the link number. It will tell you more information as you put it, and it gives you more and more information, like all the from AltaList data, from all the land and data title values. You want to see the title of the information. So this parcel is owned by in the town of municipality, type of ownership, and everything. So in the ownership, it also gives the owner name and those kind of information. So you can have two versions, one for public or one for staff, and all the in-house section if you want, and figure that one out. Another one is here. If you see here, it's called export to CSV button. So you select any parcel and you want any information, you can just click on it and you can export the information into CSV, which is a MS Excel sheet, the spreadsheet. It can convert into that. You want to print something, you can print. So you select this parcel, and here if you have the option called print, you select the print. I'm not clicking print because here it is not connected to the printer, but if it is there, it can automatically print. It will create a PDF, you can save it and you can print it, whichever format you want. So one more layer we added for Smoky River, which I will show you. Smoky River MD is a rural county, so it has a vast amount of area. So here, suppose I'm selecting a quarter section, I just so you select the quarter section. Here we also added, we are in process of adding from the assessment data, from the tax roll information from the municipality. So this is the assessment information. So you click on assessment information here, and for the parcel it gives all the information like summary report, farmland details, improvement details, everything from your assessor. So you click on it's all in PDF. I selected this parcel and you want to see a summary report. You click on this PDF and it will open up into your gives you a chart with all the summary report of all the land from your assessor. So you want to see some improvement rate pair summary. You click on this one. So whichever information that we got, that we are able to get, like the municipality is getting their assessor, the new assessment data for 2015 at the end of February. So the municipality provide us accurately, and even we can go forward like previous year assessment also. If the municipality wants to keep them, like 2015, 2014, 2013, all the assessment for all that. So it opens into a different one. You can print it, you can view, you can all that. So this is also a great deal of information for the staff and in-house. So you want to have the market land details from the assessor. You click on that one. It gives a separate web page. You can print and save in PDF.
So each one of those are just a PDF file?
Yeah, these are the PDF files. But whatever format they give you, we will convert and we will work on it. So the assessor does not have to give in PDF. He can give his own format, whether MS Word or Excel sheet that he will work on, and he will provide us, and we will convert, we will work to our format and we will put it. So another municipality also, municipalities are also interested in having these, as I mentioned, GPS locations of this service point with all the fire hydrants, manholes, street lights, stop signs, those things, and sewer lines, and on all the service lines, water lines and pipelines. And so we are also getting that. They have a consultant who have these drawings, digital drawings they provide to us, and we are going to add to that as one layer into it. So these layers are not the exhaustive list. We can add as town provides more and more information. We can keep on adding and add. So make it buildable and it's a robust platform. And everything is just no skills required, no mapping skills, just with an internet connection, and we can keep some security for public, everything open and in-house for the staff and everything, everybody in the town. You can export any information, you can print in PDF, you can anything, you can save it, you can export in the spreadsheet, you can do many operations. So the membership covers all this, as I mentioned, both planning and mapping. All this map means all the maps that show not only just land use bylaw or MDP, but also all the any kind of town emergency management, fire response time maps, or any kind of maps we can do it. In addition to that, this is web mapping and also all the current planning and long range planning.
How long would it take you to do something like this for the town?
Depending on how soon the town provides all the information, but we need a couple of months. This is, we are doing for two municipalities, so we are at this stage now, but right now our main guy is working on a buffer tool. So what it gives is a tool, like a buffer. You select the parcel and you want to see what are the parcels behind. I want to see 0.5 miles of this parcel. You can create this buffer. So he's working on it, and he said he will deliver it by the end of this week. So we keep on adding it. We are making more and more robust.
And this is an ESRI product?
This is an ESRI product.
So it's fairly transferable, which is a good thing, like you got it.
Yeah. The good one thing you reminded me is because this is a ESRI product, there is a free GIS program also called Quantum GIS, QGIS. So So if any town staff wants to install, because it's free, and wants little bit interest, we can train them so that he can do some kind of basic work if he or she wants to do something. The training also we can provide. That's pretty smooth and easy. We need at least for this membership, since you have seen it takes couple of months to build it, maybe around 8 months to, depending on whatever this, but you are getting assessment at the end of February, and if your utility lines, service lines are all in digital drawings, something available digital files, you can easily import them if it is there in a UL level, so depending on that time. So we need at least 2-year membership. So we at least, so that you can evaluate our services within the 2-year frame. And if it is short time, and you can see our services how it's going on. First few months you won't see, we will release a phase 1, which is something, but we will keep on building. So we require at least 2-year membership so that you can evaluate our services.
One of the big questions I had was when, you guys have got all of the other municipalities that you're trying to do their work on. How do you prioritize the work to determine what you can get done and what you can't? Because we have a list this long of things that we'd like to get done, and I'm sure every community has that, and you don't have the resources to do it all. So how do you prioritize?
That's a good question. We are not like short, I will say short staff, but everyone's a handful at work, our staff have. So what I do being a manager, I will have like 2 quarterly meetings with all the municipal CEOs. So, and get everything, like every year, like during the beginning of this year, I will prepare a work program for each municipality. I will meet and have a personal meeting with each municipal CEO and get what their projects they want to see in that year. What is their priority order of priority? So obviously they can't give full list because they know that we have to work on the numbers, but they will give like 4 to 5, 3 to 4, this kind of items. 1 or 2 items in planning, like 2 to 3 items in GIS, web mapping layers, or whether it is a standard map product. We will work on that and we will. So after 6 months again we will meet and we will build another. So it's a collaborative process.
What's the advantage to, the town to joining the planning commission versus just hiring them for a project?
Joining us or joining as a member?
Yes, or just using your services like we've been doing for the other things.
What happened when I have seen some municipalities like Clear Hills County and especially MD of Smoky and even Calais, which I have seen, they both are started with us as a contract project, like you guys done like an LUD. Then they found out that they want to do more MDP and all other stuff. So then they found they are saving more by becoming a member. So by becoming a member, you are getting a big list of service. It includes both planning and GIS. But by project, you can't meet that much service. That's all. But there is a collaborative thing, you have to wait and you can't expect in a month to build everything with all the layers. It will take, you have to be little bit patient and working on it. But you give us deliverables and you give us your priorities and project, what you want to see, and we'll keep on working on it. So, but the answer to the question is the cost you will be saving. The town will be saving more money, more dollars, and becoming a member because the member gives everything. Like also if you become member now, since we are working on this municipal development plan, which is a contract project. So that dollar value also can go into the first year. That's whole 50,000, I don't know. That money, that contract project, that money can go into the first year membership fees. So similarly, like when we've done the land use bylaw for Calais or MD of Smoky, their land use bylaw has gone when they become member, and we are doing their MDP right now. So it's like that.
And you're asking for a 2-year commitment if you're going to do any mapping, right?
2-year member commitment from the town. because you have seen this will take like 10 months, to build everything, 10 months. And I don't know how much town is interested in all putting all these layers really making very good. But I have seen your town is very active and I've done the MDP survey, Facebook, they are more online oriented. And I have to tell you, your town has got more survey responses when compared to Failure or MD. But I can tell you for sure.
What's the process for if you decide not to be a member? Is there a 1-year notice period?
Yes, exactly. There is a 1-year notice period. I think that notice will run from the calendar of the next year, something like that. Like you become a member in the midway. You said you don't want to, you want to discontinue, but I think it will affect from the next calendar year to 1 year, something like that.
Why did you make reference to us being more internet friendly, or you said we use Facebook, or what's our
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like,
Yeah,
what was the value of that? Like, do you feel that we'd be more, that the town would be more prepared to sort of work on this, or where was the?
No, because I've seen the town citizens are more online friendly.
Oh, they would use it.
They would use it,
I
they would
see.
benefit for it. And in your MDP, we have done a survey, like you've done like your budget survey, some of the questions. They are very active in Facebook and survey, and many has written many things, and some of the points they have mentioned specifically which rightly tangential address this aspect. So we got more responses from this town, and we are doing 3 MDPs right now, but this town we got more responses.
Anybody have any questions?
Van, who would do the input, say, in there you said like the town of Fleur, if a piece of property was sold and you had a new owner, does the municipality do that, or do we have to notify? You
No.
can do that, or?
No, usually the Altel is the company which provides for the province represented Altel
Yeah.
that provides all the information. They keep on, I don't say like period, like 2 months or anything, but they frequently update all these records.
They go through
So
that
yeah,
timeline?
go through and we will update this one again. After building it won't stand, and we can't say we will cut it out because it keeps on updating. We keep on adding stuff, and we need to update it. So every like quarterly, 2 months, every 3 months, we will get the new Altel list and keep on updating it.
So you guys have to actually manually update it, but you update it with so that link number there at the top, is that your link to land titles?
Yeah, that link is that Altel is the link from the land rate. So
But
we need to update manually. Manually meaning, however, our program, I don't know, but how specifically this work. But if it is written a code, it will update by itself. But somehow, because each municipality is separate account for Altel has different account for each municipality. So we go and